guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am doing another Storytime video. Whoa, my hair looks messed because I just threw this on. I'm doing another Storytime video on this channel because a lot of people like them and they think they're super funny, so I'm about to tell you another shortcoming in my life. So this is about the time I almost got put into ESL classes, which if you don't know what ESL stands for, English Second Language, and I'm just gonna clear something out right now. I only know one language fluently, which is English. So that's why this story is really funny. Now, this is the story about how I almost got put into ESL classes. Keep in mind that I only spoke one language at the time, unless you count kindergarten Spanish as another language. I don't. So let's get started. If you didn't know, when I was 8 years old, I moved to England because my dad got a job there and he wanted to move there, so we did. So we moved there and I got into school 3 months late because, you know, the whole applying to school thing is kind of weird. Then what happened on top of that, so it was 3 months late. If you didn't know, in America we start school at 5. In England they start school at 4. You know, I was in second grade. I finished second grade. You know, we're starting multiplication and all that jazz. Of course, they're long beyond those days in kindergarten and elementary school. So I didn't know like any multiplication at all. I didn't know what it was. So I go into a British school. They know their multiplications up to 10 or 12, and I'm just like, I was just like, because I've always been a good student in America, A, B, honor roll. And I was just like, okay, this is gonna be fine. So the British school system, it goes A, B, C, 1 through 8. So you can get a 1C, 1B, 1A, 2C, 2B, 2A. It goes like that all the way up to 8A. And then when you go to 6th form, try not to make this complicated, it goes to like the American thing, except they use A star instead of A plus. It's a U. Ungradable. So I went to school there, you know, as one does, and they were just like, you're really behind. And I'm like, I know, because keep in mind, this was probably 4th grade stuff. It's like I skipped 3rd grade completely. Never went to a year 3, 3rd grade, nothing. So I skipped a grade. They were all ahead of me. I was looking a mess. And so they, you know, they were like, okay, let's at least test you. So they tested me. And they're like, if you get below a 1C, which is the lowest thing you can get, you will have to be in ESL classes, which means English Second Language. There was another girl in ESL classes, but she spoke Portuguese, and she did not speak any English. Now, in London, it's a pretty common thing, because, you know, people move from all over the place to get to London. They don't speak English. That's fine. But I moved from America. We copied the British language from the British, so I speak English. And I was just like, okay. I don't think I really pieced it together as an 8-year-old, but I knew something was wrong. So I took the test. I'm pretty sure I got a 1C, which is like the lowest thing you can get, or a 1A. I barely passed it, and I had to play catch up the whole year. It was a mess. My handwriting also. The other thing was my handwriting was atrocious. I don't know if I have a picture of it. Oh. Okay, the diary returns. Let's see. I think I have something of my handwriting-ish, but it was pretty bad. So it kind of looks like this. This is my handwriting from, I don't think you can see the date, but this is my handwriting from when I was 8. It was pretty, that looks good. No, this was the month before I moved, but it got a lot worse than this. So I went into 4th grade writing like that, and it was just like not acceptable, not cute. And if you know, if you move to England, sometimes you even have to take cursive classes. I'd never written cursive in my life. It was a mess. It was a mess. And yeah, that's the story of the time I almost got into ESL classes. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and leave a thumbs up, and leave a thumbs up if you want me to do more Storytime videos, and I'll try to think of more shortcomings. And I hope to see you on Sunday. Goodbye. You thought this was going on YouTube. Unless you want me to vlog 2 times at once. I'll try. I'm not very talented. So here are the lights. Here is this beautiful human that I call my boo. Still not dating though. So. And now I'm recording on her channel.